Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. Let me grab. I look down. You can hear me now. You can hear me now. Okay, you can hear me now. I'm black in the house. I did that. I did that. I did that. All my family, if you did not know, I've been operating over on the other flagship, Sarasu and Seti, but I'm back on the General Seti now. And I ain't letting up off of none of you niggas. Not one of you. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, you niggas know which nigga not to fuck with. You understand what I'm saying, nigga? Because I'm solid, nigga. I'm like the pyramid. I ain't never going no goddamn where. You niggas can never fuck with me. Straight up. I had to say that. I come right back talking shit. Y'all niggas thought I was going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Being a humble nigga, I come right back cooking niggas. You know what I'm saying? Come right black. Said, is you ever coming up over them niggas? Hell no. Said he's ever coming up over them crackers. Said he's ever coming up over them actors. Hell no. Hell no. Ain't never come. Family, thank you for being here today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just revitalized, you know. I say, you know what? I had to take the whole community and put it on my shoulders. Straight up. That's the reality. Motherfucker, I'm like Atlas, nigga, with the African Senate community like this, nigga, on my shoulders. You understand what I'm saying? Holding it up. Because, you know, it's too many of our peoples out here that will not do what's necessary. You understand? And dedicate their life, you know, to righteousness and right action and stay out of the frivolous shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I have to do what I do. Motherfuckers say whatever they want to do, say about me. You understand what I'm saying? But I could come up off the YouTube, nigga. I can rock the mic, nigga, anywhere live, nigga. See, there's a lot of studio niggas out here. You understand? They could come on the motherfucker, you understand what I'm saying, and do a couple of videos, but can you rock that bitch live? See, when it comes to stage, see, you know, I'm the all-around grand champion, nigga. Nigga, I didn't rock state to state, nigga, I didn't rock nation to nation. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody can rock that mic like that. You see what I'm saying? And so you looking at the grand champion of all, and I can say that. I don't have to be a low energy nigga like you. You know what I'm saying? I know none of my family on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the little trolling nigga. But I got Patai in there. I don't know if Django in there or not. But when Patai and Django on the goddamn scene, them niggas vicious. I was just watching this shit on the YouTube about these two lions. Man, these motherfuckers was vicious. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get busy today. Don't worry, family. I always come in here and warm up. You know, we getting on Imhotep, God of architecture, father of the Masonic lodge. I'm gonna get on that. But I was watching these two lions. Man, these they say these are the most vicious motherfucking lions they ever seen. These motherfuckers was killing everything. You understand what I'm saying? Every motherfucker, other lions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's Patah and Django. Them niggas don't leave nothing standing. You know what I'm saying? You think you gonna come over here and disrespecting the chat? You dead wrong, nigga. You dead wrong. You gonna need 2,000 goddamn emails, nigga, and YouTube pages, and we blocking all that shit. See, we don't want you over here. So if you's a low energy nigga, and I'm just letting you know right now, and you go over on them other niggas. They need you. All low energy niggas need each other. So y'all can go back over there with the rest of them low energy niggas, and y'all can just love one another and be with one another. Over here, we're about uplifting, we're about righteousness, we're about respecting ourselves, respecting our ancestors, respecting the women and children, and doing something positive with the platform before they take this from a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Everything you got, nigga, is time oriented. Time waits on no motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a platform, nigga, you on here trying to disseminate information. You niggas on here trying to expose another niggas know a low energy nigga. Listen, when I go on my motherfucking shit, my YouTube, I goes and scroll down, right? And any motherfucker I see, this nigga is you think I'm gonna stop to listen to that shit? I be like, I just laugh. I say, damn, everybody is exposing everybody. You know, and the nigga that, you know, every blue moon I stop and just to see just to prove it to myself that I know that's a low energy, no nothing ass nigga. And I stop and just listen to the nigga conversation and the nigga talking on a preschool level. I say, man, let me get the fuck up out of here. You understand it? Because if you can't teach me shit, ain't no motherfucking way I'm listening to your bitch ass. Bitch, bye. Go let them low frequency motherfuckers that love you, nigga, go on over there with them. You see what I'm saying? We over here trying to build for our nation. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. Now today, you know, I'm gonna touch on this. Cause too many niggas, frivolous Negroes out here. You know what? I don't know what their agenda is. You know, they trying to, you know, steal the legacy of Africa and you know, and steal it for I don't know what reasons they would. These is Negroes, and so a lot of people out there believe that, you know, the pyramids of the Americas. I just heard this shit, you know, and I'm not calling no names yet, you know, because I don't have to call the little nigga name. I want that nigga to call my name. That's all he got to do is call my name, and y'all can take him the video and let him know how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And let him know whoever he debating at this time, nigga, I'm not going to even speak on them. Nigga, I'm not the one. You understand what I'm saying? When you run into me, I'm going to end your motherfucking career on that day. I'm going to demolish your ass. You understand what I'm saying? I done dealt with you that weak shit long time, and them niggas ain't got the answer. Nigga, I got all the smoke. Nigga, I got all the smoke, nigga. I'm a motherfucking 100-story motherfucking blaze for any nigga that want it, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So you out there debating little niggas that really don't know nothing. Nigga, come get with me. And like I said, niggas can get up on this motherfucking and do some little grafted shit. Nigga, let's get in the octagon, nigga. Let's bring this shit to on a live platform, nigga, so I can see the sweat roll down your mouth. See, I love it, you know, and the aura builds up, nigga, and you know you got to go in there and get in there with the grand champion, and your ass can't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Them days is getting close. I love it. I know, you know, the debate is a motherfucker. I love it. And I used to know niggas is up late at night sweating and shit, knowing that day is coming closer and closer. So use a studio gangster, nigga. You can get up on the internet and put up a couple videos, but you do not want to get in the octagon with the grand champion. You do not want to do it. But there's a lot of frivolous so-called teachers out here ain't teaching now. They ain't even teachers. These niggas is these is YouTube gangsters. You understand what I'm saying? That want to get up on the motherfucking internet and but let him know that whenever, ever he get ready and he want to deal with me, nigga, I got all the smoke for your ass. I'm gonna do you nasty, nigga. Straight up, I'm gonna do you nasty. I'm gonna do you nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? So quit wasting your time. If you the scholar you say you is, the nigga that's talking all this Aboriginal shit and talking all this, nigga, the pyramids of the Americas is great, was older than the pyramid. I know the white teacher you been up under, nigga. I know your leader. Nigga, I know the weak leader. I done already snatched your leader up and shook his ass. You understand what I'm saying? You don't understand who I am. You don't understand. I done already dove deep down. Nigga, I went down there looking for Atlantis. Nigga, I went to the depths of the ocean, nigga, in research, nigga, and you still up on the surface, nigga. Nigga, these niggas is lame, dog. You see, but that's what happened when I stay off the field. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real. When I'm on the field, I put information out there that the young brothers and sisters, they gonna see the truth. And once I arm them, they gonna be running up on your ass like little pits, nigga, chewing on your ass. See, and once I stay off the field too long, then, you know, niggas think it's okay for them to come out there with that bullshit. Nigga, I'm gonna line your ass up, nigga. I'm gonna put a crispy ass line on your cranium, niggas. So I'm just letting you know, and it's intellectual, dog. This ain't no, you know, whatever. This is from the informational standpoint. No, you know, character or nothing. I don't want to get into you. The information is garbage, bro. And I'm ready for all the smoke. So all you niggas out there that talking that Aboriginal shit, nigga, you're over with. I'm looking at you, nigga. And the only reason you're out here, nigga, because I was off the field. I was relaxing, nigga, you know, with the guys and shit. And then they you know, one of the guys nudged me and say, nigga, you gonna have to go back down there, Seti, because one of these niggas is out of pocket. Go on down there and deal with him. I said, all right, I'm gonna go deal with this nigga and I'll be back to holler at y'all real soon. So again, send that message out, tell him, quit wasting his time. If he the intellectual scholar, and I don't have to call the nigga now. I don't have to call his name. He know who the fuck I'm talking to. See, that's the God, nigga. When I call the nigga, I don't even got to call his name. Bitch, you know who I'm talking to. Come holler at me and get with me real soon so we can put all this shit to rest. Nigga, I'm going to get all the files. I'm going to get all the daggers. Nigga, I don't even throw daggers no more. Niggas took that nigga, daggers, nigga. I'm throwing motherfucking stars now, nigga, with 7 and 8 motherfucking edges on them. You know, them motherfucking stars and shit got 7 and 8. I'm throwing, them niggas throwing daggers. That's just one. And the dagger's a cold-blooded motherfucker. But now I'm throwing them 7, you know, them 7 edge stars with that motherfucker spinning and that bitch come around there 6, 7 times and cutting niggas up. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever you ready, bro, get with me. I'm ready to get that going. You know, Africa versus the Aboriginal niggas of America. I'm ready for any smoke from any of you niggas. Please get with me. Let's make this a big thing. Let's do it on an international platform so I could bury you niggas for the last and final time. I'm going to bury you Negroes for the last, with your sovereignty. I'm going to bury you in your teepee, nigga. I'm going to bury you, nigga. And when we dig the grave, I'm going to put your peace pipe down there. I'm going to put all your little, you know, your feathers with you, nigga. I'm going to get your feather suit together and all that. And I'm going to put you on down there. And what I'm going to do for you, because I love you, because you my brother, I'm going to make sure I get your little sovereignty certificate, and I'm going to put that motherfucker right on down in your casket, in your teepee, and I'm going to put you down right, family. I ain't going to do you wrong. I'm going to put you down right. Get with the general so we can get this shit popped. All right, family, today we dealing with Imhotep. You understand? Because this is relating to this. You know, I say I got to keep coming with the fire, you know, and waking my family up on who brought architect, you know, the pyramid in particular, you know. And let me get my lectures up. Let me get my lectures up. I'm gonna line him up. I'm gonna line him up, baby. Y'all be going on Instagram where they be having all them top-notch barbers. Them niggas be lining that shit up, nigga. I'm gonna line that nigga up. I'm gonna get him together. Straight up. I'm gonna line that Negro up. Because he need a line up too. He need a line up. I seen the nigga line up. He need a line up. Straight up. He need a line up. We need to quit fucking with them. Let me get my my necessary lectures up. I ain't even bringing up one. I'm bringing up more. I'm bringing up 4, 5 up. And put a serious dent in all of that. No problem. No problem. Okay, where that one on Imhotep? I mean, right there. Bingo. Brought it right on up. Brought it right on up. Let me get it on up there. Bingo. Okay. Let me get that one. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy when a nigga could look over lectures. Not lectures, nigga. What that one on the temple? Pyramid and temple. Oh, right there. Let me bring that one up. Bingo. There we go. There we go. Okay, what other lecture I need? I just stacked the deck on niggas. I ain't gonna get off into none of their garbage because this right here gonna destroy all that. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me bring that one up on. You know what? You know what? Let me bring that one up on Nubia. Let me get that one on Nubia. Hold up, family. We're gonna work out. We're gonna work out. Believe me. Once I get started on these lectures, ain't gonna be no stopping. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you came, you know, for you know, a rude awakening today. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about Africa, your ass gonna know today. You know what I'm saying? Sitting up here talking about the pyramids of America is older than the ones in Africa. How silly is you? Even though, you know, even most white men ain't gonna say no silly ass shit like that. That's so silly, nigga. And I've been to both of them. Okay, I don't want no motherfucker to, you know, act. I seen the shit, you know, and I give my peoples credit because my peoples did have, a lot to do with the pyramids in America. But nigga, you is out of your mind. I don't even, only a silly nigga that has not been would ever say some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? No man that been to both, areas of pyramid, anywhere on the world gonna say, nigga, that the pyramid, see, niggas will say anything, but it's hard to prove that shit. You see what I'm saying? When you go to the pyramid, you can go to the pyramid anywhere, and they always, motherfucker used to be there. Motherfucker, number one, I'm not dealing with no shit that ain't even there. Oh, it used to be bigger than the bitch. It ain't bigger than it now. Even if it was, and it wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact that the motherfucker is on the ground show you that it was an inferior technology. You understand what I'm saying? Don't come and tell me, nigga, it's older and shit, and this, that, and the third, and and it's not there no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, they got pyramid and they got a base. Ain't no telling who dug the base out, nigga. That don't mean shit. If you don't see the pyramid, anybody could dig a base out and put some goddamn mud, inside the base and then say it was going up. You know what I'm saying? But you can't see no structure. All you see is a mud mound and shit, and you can cut a base out. And niggas, man, they've been lying all over the world. God damn it, I'm gonna go over the damn scientific, lies that been, lauded off as, facts and shit. And people have taught this shit for facts. Science is a lie, nigga. Science is a bunch of lies spewed together, and they call that shit science. So the fact that, niggas can say whatever they want out their mouth, proving that shit is something totally different. Okay? Saying that the pyramid in goddamn Americas is older than the pyramid in Africa. Nigga, you simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you that today. I'm gonna show you that today. And I know the white boy because I already hit the white boy. His name was LePlongeon. You understand? Was into that Mayan shit. And then when I hit the Moors, nigga, what you talking about? What's the church word? Not Albert Church word, but his brother. Now Albert Church word wrote the signs and symbols of primordial man. But his brother was the one that was, writing all these damn books on Mu and, and all that silly shit. So I know the two white boys that goddamn, promoted the damn lie. And then the other white boys, it was like, motherfucker, we going to Egypt. We ain't got time for this shit. You understand what I'm saying? We going to Egypt, nigga. We know where the science is at. We know where the top science is at. We know that every other nation on this motherfucker is an inferior replica of a little bit of knowledge that they got out of Africa. Not even, nigga, 2% of the vast knowledge and wisdom that come up out of Africa. Nigga, we going to Egypt. We ain't got time for this. Only them foolish crackers that needed a lane by themselves because they was too inferior to deal with the rest of the intellectual world. So niggas that can't deal, they'll create a little mythological, world of themselves, and they fall into it. And they think that shit is real. Nigga, something wrong with you. Okay? Talking about there's no fact. Niggas talking about it ain't no slavery. What no slavery and that. The majority of the people over here, was already over here. And you can go from goddamn Brazil to the goddamn Caribbean to the goddamn Cuban, and all the damn religious base is from voodoo that come out of West Africa. The whole damn is one way or another a variation of the voodoo that came up out of West Africa, nigga. So if it was a dominant black race over here, why ain't that the religion of that dominant black race that was over here? Why ain't that the basis of all the blacks, the majority of the blacks that's over here? The majority of the black over here from Haiti, from Cuba, from Jamaica, goddamn it, from Brazil, on up and down, you can see the evident base, West African base of their religion. Only a goddamn fool cannot see that. Sick of you, nigga. I mean, goddamn, only a fool would say some shit like that. Let me get this shit up. Only a fool would say some shit like that. And it's the dominant. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying? It's the dominant. How in the hell they come over here and displace? You understand what happened to the damn religion that was over here? That would have been the dominant religious base. You understand? Of the original peoples over here. And then I just brought up the fact, and niggas, and I did that in the beginning when I started cracking these niggas. I say, look at the weather over here. And niggas is always coming up with some frivolous shit. I look back and just, I went back over the science and shit where they showed that damn near half of the United States was under the ice. You understand what I'm saying? Under the ice and shit. And you can see, and I'm just getting warmed up, family. Just stay with me. And I'm just thinking, I go over it again and again. And that's why they have to separate themselves from truly dark African people. You understand what I'm saying? Because reality is, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? You are not going to motherfucking originate. Where you originate, your gene. You understand? When you say when you say indigenous, you see what I'm saying? You got to understand the root of indigenous is gene. You understand what I'm saying? So you can see where the genes come from on this goddamn planet, where you originate. When you look at Africa, you can see that, you know what I'm saying, that the animals in Africa, you're not going to see nothing over there without no goddamn melanin. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You understand? If your environment is going to be conducive to your genes. You see what I'm saying? So where you evolve from, everything in nature got its habitat. That's just facts. It got a habitat. A motherfucking fish can't live on in the desert, and a goddamn camel can't live underwater. You got your motherfucking habitat on this planet. You see, and just like, white people, in their silly mind, they think that they can come down into Africa and say all people originate from Africa. Okay, then, well, why do motherfuckers down in South Africa, one of the leading nations of fucking skin cancer, if we all come from Africa? See, that's a lie, and it proves itself that not all. And so when we reverse it, it's no different than white people saying they originated from Africa, that a nigga would go way up north and say black people originated. That don't mean you can migrate there or this, that, and the third. And I understand about migrating all over the planet, but that does not mean that genetically you indigenous to that land. Even if you're the first motherfucker on the soil, that don't mean you indigenous to the goddamn land. You see what I'm saying? And so when you look at the United States of America right now, this year, we seen hell of a snowstorms, even right now today. It's cold all the way down, even into Texas and Florida. Now, when you could go look this shit up yourself. You could go in any part of Africa. Any part of Africa. You can go in the northernmost portion of Africa. You could go in the southernmost portion of Africa. Not either or will ever get as cold as the hottest region in North America. Or well, I just say, I ain't gonna say North America. I'm gonna say United States, because Mexico is also a part of North America. So when you just talking about United States, you talking about the southern regions. You talking about Florida. Now, in the tip of Florida is where you get subtropical weather. You see what I'm saying? It's tropical to a certain extent, but it's the northern tropical. It ain't that tropical down there in goddamn Uganda tropical. You see what I'm saying? So whatever it look like in Florida, nigga, take your ass on that goddamn equator and you gonna see that it's even hotter than that. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at northern Florida, nigga, it's cold. I was there, nigga. I don't need nobody to tell me. I say, God damn, nigga, where my coat at? You see what I'm saying? And so I'm warming up just to let y'all know that some of this shit. So when you say indigenous, nigga, you saying this is the land, the original origin of your gene. You understand what I'm saying? So when we looking at the darkest part of our people, we talking about the darkest people. You understand what I'm saying? And we see that the predominant, they got scales of that shit. It's off of that goddamn equator. When you're looking at the lightest people, they in the northern region. That's just reality. Now, if motherfuckers can't get over the reality, majority, masses and masses. And even when you look at the goddamn animals in Africa got melanin. You understand what I'm saying? You look up, motherfucking polar bear, the Arctic fox, the Arctic hare, all of them motherfuckers got lack of goddamn melanin in their goddamn fur. That's telling you something. Nigga, that's when I don't even know if they originated. Either they turn, I don't know. But you understand, a lot of people say that the polar bear, if you open his motherfucking hair up, you can still see he got black skin. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want to push that, you understand, at all. You know what I'm saying? The reality is, when you look at them motherfuckers up there, the outer appearance of all peoples and animals in the north is white. When you look at Africa, the animals and everything in Africa where it's close to the equator, it got melanin. So when you look at the understanding the layers of African people, you got the darkest black, then you got brown, and you got different level color and shades of brown, then you got yellow and shit, and then you got red, and then you even got albino. You understand? But we understand that the darkest can produce all the other colors, but the light can't produce the dark. So which means that the darkest people of our race had to come first. And so ain't no way you gonna tell me that no pitch black African, you can say whatever color, shade, whatever the fuck you want to say. You understand? I'm not about to get off in all that bullshit. When you look at the darkest, ain't no way you gonna tell me they indigenous to no motherfucking North America. So what you gonna have to do, you gonna have to cut the darkest ones off. Say, oh, we not even of the same race. That's what the Hebrews and all them silly motherfuckers try to do, because that's the only way you gonna be able to explain that, nigga. How in the fuck is you gonna explain indigenous mean? That's the land of your genetic origin. okay? The land of your genetic origin. Not that you migrated there or whatever. It means that was the original land that produced the race as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? So if you got to start with the darkest of the race and then gradually come down to the lightest, is no way you're going to be able to prove that North America, a fucking icebox, produced the dark population that you see in Africa or any part of the tropical regions from India on around to Australia on that tropical, the line of the tropics, which I think start, from the equator, and I think it's 30 degrees north, 30 degrees south. Okay, the longitude. You understand what I'm saying? 30 degrees north, 30 degrees south is the tropics. You understand what I'm saying? That's reality. That's reality. So when you deal with that, ain't no motherfucking way you saying that no nigga is no in this motherfucking cold, damn near 4-5 motherfucking months out the goddamn year. Cold, ice goddamn cold. Nigga got to turn the goddamn temperature up to goddamn 75 in the motherfucker. You is not originating in this motherfucking landmass. And what I was trying to say, even the hottest part of United States, Florida and Texas, even the hottest part of America don't get, as cold, North America, North Africa or South Africa doesn't get as cold as the hottest part of United States of America. You understand what I'm saying? You got Egypt that ain't seen snow, but maybe, 10 times in the last 120, 30 motherfucking years. You understand what I'm saying? But it'll snow in Texas. It'll snow in fucking Georgia. It'll snow in Florida. God damn it. And not just, it ain't no irregular years. Like, it'll snow every motherfucking year. It might not be a whole lot of goddamn snow, but it snow in certain parts. As a matter of fact, in Texas, I seen that shit come down for real. That shit was thick. It'll never snow like that in no part of Africa. Nigga, no part of motherfucker. And I'm talking about the most northern region to the most southern region. Okay? So I had to deal with that. That's just one hard fact. And I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to go right on to this Imhotep, that the white man saying he original to Africa is no different than a silly ass nigga saying he's original to the northern land. Indigenous. Indigenous. Okay, when you look at indigenous, it's dealing with the gene. Okay, the gene, the original land of your motherfucking gene. And so you niggas, I've been looking at the weather every motherfucking day. Weather Channel, you watch it and go back and look how cold it is across it might not be cold everywhere, but the majority of this motherfucking country is cold. It's a few areas on this motherfucker that might be warm here and there, but for the most part, this motherfucker is connected to Canada. Half of this bitch was under the ice during the ice age, and those southern states that's closest to the northern, they feeling the motherfucking cold coming down too. So this is not no motherfucking landmass that's gonna produce indigenously African that look like Kenyans, Ugandans, Rwandans, and Congolese. You's a silly ass nigga. Okay, I don't even have to have no motherfucking debate. I wouldn't give a fuck what that nigga out there say. That's just not something I need to argue with no nigga about. That's just facts, nigga. That's just fact. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. And when you talking about indigenous, wherever you even though a nigga might enslave you and take some here and take some, wherever you see the majority of the motherfuckers that look like you, more times than not, that's where the fuck you indigenous. When you look at Chinese, when you see the majority, that 1.5 billion of them motherfuckers is in China, even though you see them all over the world, the bottom line is, the reality is that they more likely indigenous to China. You look at Indian people, motherfuckers all over the world. They got 1.5 billion people on the planet. So more likely because that's where you see the majority, because ain't no way you gonna have no migration of that many motherfuckers move from way over to that another landmass. Come on, man, be serious. So no matter how many, Africans was taken out of Africa during the slave trade, during the Arab slave trade, and they took hundreds of millions of Africans. Today is over 1.5 billion Africans on the continent, so it would be obvious to anybody with a logical mind, since the majority of African people historically been in Africa, is in Africa today, that is the indigenous land of our people. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. And then when you look at the largest nation outside of Africa with the African gene, which is Brazil, you can see in their religiosity that they connected to the west side of Africa. When you look at Haiti, you can see they connected to the west side of Africa in their religion. You understand what I'm saying? So if the African was a minority, how did the fuck did he usurp the indigenous religious system over here? What was y'all original religious system? And how could a minority come over here and usurp it like that, nigga? Unless it was the coldest shit ever anyway. Negro, you ain't gonna get no minority or no Indians to go to West Africa and usurp Budong and the indigenous spiritual system of West Africa. Ain't no minority gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? So that shit don't speak to reality. I'm sick of you dumbass niggas. You know what I'm saying? All a nigga have to do is go to Haiti, go to Jamaica, go to Cuba, go to Brazil, go to South America, and then go to West Africa. And you don't need nobody to tell you that it's obvious that the Africans brought, because it's the Dama Santeria, whether Budong, whatever it is, you understand, Palo, whatever it is nothing but a variation of Budong that came up out of Angola, Nigeria, West Africa. Okay? Bottom fucking line. So, nigga, get over that bullshit y'all niggas on. Talking about y'all indigenous. Let me get this Imhotep up. And that's light work. And just because they say it's snow, yeah, it's snow. Yeah, it's snow. That's possibility. Once every motherfucking 100 years, though. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this Imhotep up, y'all. About to share the screen. All right, family. We're looking at some clear, this coming from the Grand Master, Dr. Ben. This is the Black Man of the Nile. If you do not have this literature, you need to go get it. You need to get it up on your shelf. We're dealing with Imhotep, the god of architecture, the father of the Masonic Lodge. When you're looking up, we're going to get a much clearer picture. At the top, you see the most ancient Grand Lodge and step pyramid of Saqqara for the most illustrious Grand Master Zosia, building architect brother Imhotep. Okay, who was the first Grand Master? Okay, who was the first? Wait a minute. What he say that the Grand Master was Zosia. Okay, who was Zosia, not Imhotep. Okay, and so you see Pharaoh Zosia of the third dynasty, 80 to 2680 BC, before the cracker. He got C, but I got BC, before the cracker. Okay, and so you looking at the first lodge, you understand what I'm saying, ever, where the brothers, the priests, came to be educated in the higher side. And when this is the first stone structure on the planet, Okay, when you talking about the pyramids of South America, I was there. They was not constructing a lot of them damn pyramids with no stone, nigga. They was using, mortar. They was using mortar around a hill or a dirt mound. You understand what I'm saying? When you looking at the mounds, those was the motherfuckers that didn't have no knowledge of no goddamn architecture. So they just used the mound. But then when the Olmecs came, who brought that, they was the ones that was able to show them some masonry. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know nothing about no masonry until the damn Olmec showed up. When you looking at the stone heads, you talking about granite. That's masonry. You don't see no large Indian heads made of no damn stone. You know why? Because they did not know masonry. You see what I'm saying? When you look at all the stone, and we got all the evidence, and we can go over this again and again, and I'm not going to do that on this one because we're going to focus on Imhotep. You see, we're going to focus on Imhotep, who was the building architect. You put the first stone structure, above ground, okay? But they was using granite below the, in some of the burials of the earlier king. You understand what I'm saying? But they hadn't, they wasn't building, the stone structures above ground yet. And so Imhotep came and was the first one to start, building they started with the master bars, and we're going to go over that, which is the first level of the pyramid. And they was using mud bricks for that. And that's why, you don't see those structures no more. You understand what I'm saying? But then, the brothers say, we got to take this to another level. You understand? So they started constructing the master bars and the pyramids with stone that's going to last forever. Because when you're talking about Egypt, you understand, unlike any other civilization, they built for eternity. When they put them pyramids in that sand, they put them there so that they could last for eternity. So that was the difference in the mentality and the aspirations of the Egyptians over any other civilization on the planet, that they was constructing everything to last for eternity. You see what I'm saying? So when you're looking at, at the bottom, Imhotep, architect and builder for Zosia, which they, Sir, third pharaoh of the third dynasty. You understand? Also, he was a physician. We know that Imhotep was a physician. He was the world's first recognizable physician. And so Imhotep was not only an architect, he was a master physician, a poet, a philosopher, an astronomer. You understand what I'm saying? And they say that Imhotep was the first one that recognized the circulation of the blood. You understand what I'm saying? Because our people, through mummification, was already performing surgery 10,000 years ago, cutting into the body, knowing the different areas of anatomy of the body. You understand? So he was also the Grand Vizier, which means he was the prime minister of that day. Okay? And it says thousands of years before the birth of the first Harabu. Okay, Abram, these two Acunians, you're talking about Brother Imhotep and the Grandmaster Zosia, conceived, planned, and designed and engineered this wonder of the world. Still there. Still there. We talking about, when you talk about Egypt, you talking about some of the most megalithic structures was built in the early parts of, Egypt. Now it wasn't like Egypt had to start off like most civilizations. When you look at Greece, Rome, the Mayans, and all of them, you understand, when you look at the earlier part of their civilization, they're, slowly developing. So when you look at the greater part of their civilization, it's toward the end. It's not at the beginning. So when you're talking about Egypt starting, and having most of its megalithic structures at the beginning, that shows you that it was something even before Egypt. And it wasn't in no America. How the fuck is you going to fly over Africa and go straight to goddamn Egypt? God damn it. How the fuck you didn't land on the West Coast? You know what I'm saying? How you jump way to Egypt from goddamn, America. You know what I'm saying? Mexico and shit. Come all the way across the water and then bypass West Africa, North Africa, and come all the way to Egypt and don't leave no evidence that you would have built pyramids in West Africa if it came from goddamn America. How the fuck you? And then you never reached the highest development stage of the Africans. See, I get tired of that when the Europeans say he built the pyramid. Build another one. Show me where you if you obtain this level of high intellect, then I should see a goddamn pyramid in Europe. You ain't gonna tell me you built it and I don't see no pyramid. And matter of fact, the earliest civilization, which is Greece, you understand, didn't come to damn near 2,000 years, 2,500 years after the building of the pyramid. So what the fuck did you do? Come to Egypt, build a pyramid, and then go back up into the cave and lay up in the cave for 2,000 years before you're able to produce the first civilization in Europe? Do me better than that. How you gonna build something so grand for the in another man's land and don't build that same great monument in your own land? See, when a nigga got a treasure, he keep his treasure close to him. He keeps his jewels close to him. He don't put his jewels in his treasure chest 1,000 miles away from where he at so he can't get to it. You understand? So when you talk about the pyramid, these are the jewels of Africa. These are the jewels of the king. So if a European built these, these are things you build. So when you wake up out your bed, you can go to your palace window and look out and see the grandeur of your goddamn people. Why would you build the greatest monuments that ever been put on this earth in another man's land where you can't even your people and you and your people and your family can't glorify in the magnificence of your goddamn intelligence? That's bullshit. So how any other people on this planet is the ones responsible for the pyramids in Egypt, and they had never reached the intellectual, technological advancement of the Egyptians? You mean you're going to build the greatest of your intellectual know-how in another man's land and you don't do it once? Not motherfucking one time where you come from? That's a bunch of bullshit. So this is before any motherfucking Mayan, and ain't no goddamn Jews ever had nothing to do with the building of no damn pyramid. You can't even find a tomb for any one of their prophets or kings. Pyramids, and you can't even construct a common fucking tomb. We ask you where the graves of any prophet in the Bible, and the only thing you're gonna say is it was fuck that nigga. Where is it? I don't want to hear nothing about no arms or none of that. Where is it? So we are seeing people are trying to steal the glory and the grandeur of Africa. That's the God right there. I was there. I seen it. Okay, I was at the motherfucking pyramid in Mexico too. I was at Chichen Itza. God damn it, I've been at Uxmal. You understand what I'm saying? I was at Palenque. You understand? I was at Teotihuacan. I've been at all of them. And ain't now one see, when I got to them pyramids, I salute you. You understand? I say, okay, that's a nice little pyramid. When I got to these goddamn pyramids, and then when I got to the ones down at Giza, nigga, you was in shock. You like, goddamn, how did they do it? You ain't going to them pyramids down in the Americas asking the question, how did they do it? You know how they built the motherfucker. You can look at they got mud. I got pictures of what they looked like before they cleaned the motherfuckers up. Nigga, they had, grass growing through the motherfucker. Chichen Itza, they didn't clean that up, nigga. They didn't clean all them motherfuckers up. These pyramids has been standing exactly. They ain't got to build. They didn't fuck with them. You see, if you look at that pyramid back there, you can see where, it's some bricks missing. They didn't fall down. The Arab took them bricks out of there to go build mosques and shit with their stupid ass, and then turn right back around and try to claim it at the same damn time. You got to wake up. You know what I'm saying? This shit was under the sand when the Arabs showed up. And when he took power, he was giving the white boys all type of permits to go in there and take whatever they wanted up out of the goddamn, up out of Egypt. They was giving pyramid permits. So if they thought that any of that in Egypt belonged to them, ask the question, why would they get a white boys permits to steal all the shit you see in them damn museums? Do you think they would have gave the white boy permits to take their ancestors' artifacts up out of there if they thought that was theirs? Come on, be serious. And when they realized that Egypt could be an international tourist, nation, then they stopped allowing, the white boy to see. But by that time, they had filled up goddamn museums all over the damn world. Let me keep it moving. So when you looking at, we're talking about Ptah, because when you see, Imhotep with the cap, he was a priest of Ptah. You see what I'm saying? He also was deified and was in a trinity with Ptah. Now we went over Ptah and showed Ptah as just like Bess, a little toi. They don't like to show you that one, to show you the evidence of Egypt and, being named after Ptah. Okay, this is what the Greeks named Egypt after Ptah, the Greek, the African god Ptah. You see, so when you look at, Egypt, E-G-Y-P-T, you understand what I'm saying? If you add the A-H on the end, it's Egypt Ptah. That's what Egypt Ptah. Okay, named after the little African toi from Central East Africa that is one of the seed peoples of our race on this planet. You understand what I'm saying? And so they knew from the very beginning who constrained. When you look at Ptah, he don't look like, when you look at Imhotep, he don't look all that tall neither. You understand what I'm saying? But his spiritual father was Ptah. You see what I'm saying? And when you look at the pyramids, the great pyramids of Egypt, they were all built under the worship of Ptah. That's very significant. And I'll get right. And so when you see, now we talking about the Masons now. We talking about the Masons. And you see the cap of that's on Imhotep's head. You see, that's the same cap on Ptah's head. You see what I'm saying? And so we here on the square. You see, from the Masons, they talking about on the square, sitting on the square, standing on the square. So if you look right up front, if you look at the Imhotep in the front, and it's very significant because you always see that Imhotep got a scroll in his hand. You see what I'm saying? So when you understand, we go back here. Let's go back some. We talking about that. We talking about Imhotep is almost at 3000 BC. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll lie to you and tell you when the damn writing started and this, that, and the third. You can see that right there that Imhotep always got a scroll in his hand. Always had a scroll in his hand. Even at damn near 3000 BC. So you know damn well that we've been writing for a damn near 10,000 years. Consecutive, where's the goddamn scrolls at? You understand what I'm saying? And another thing to show you the greatness of Egypt and you could go look this fact up. Egypt got more artifacts in all the world-renowned museums than all the other world combined. Do you understand that? You could put the Greeks, you could put the Romans, you could put the Indians, you could put the Chinese, you could put the Mayans, you could put the Indians, Incans, you can put all of them together. There have been more ancient artifacts found in Egypt than the whole fucking world combined. Nigga, what's the fucking wrong with you? That's heavy evidence. So when the Masons say he's on the square, and you look right, this is the square. Now look at the throne, the seat of Imhotep, and you can see the square is right in his seat. He's sitting on the square. You understand what I'm saying? So when these Masons say they own the square, and then you go on they shit, and then they talking about Solomon, I ain't never seen no goddamn temple of Solomon. I ain't even seen one fucking burial of the Israelites. Okay, so for them to be talking about, you understand what I'm saying? They built no damn pyramid. So ain't no damn masonry started with no Solomon and no damn Hiram Abiff. Okay, you can leave that lie alone. When you talking about masonry, you are talking about stone, dog. Nigga, you talking about granite. You're not talking about no bricks made of no motherfucking mud and straw. You see, that's the difference. They sitting in there talking about they making pyramids of mud and straw. This ain't no mud and straw. These is granite stones, and that's masonry. And so the Israelites, and none of them have ever proven, not the Mesopotamian, they built them goddamn ziggurats, even if you want to call it a ziggurat, with mud brick. None of them motherfuckers ever mastered granite and stone. Okay, I'm tired of you niggas lying. You understand what I'm saying? Let me move forward. So when you look at Osiris right there. You see him right there sitting on the square. You understand? So you know for a fact that they stole this information up out of Africa. We can even still see the squares. I'm gonna where that other one at? Where that Freemasonry at? So I can show y'all the squares that's in Africa. Let me pull these motherfuckers up. I'm about to bust y'all motherfucking head. I'm about to bust y'all motherfucking right here. There it is. I got to pull up so many goddamn lectures to prove my goddamn point is pathetic. I didn't want to get so much off into it. You understand that, I lose, Imhotep. Where the square at? Let me come up here. I got so much shit, it's ridiculous. I got you niggas on file. Don't worry. I got you niggas on file. Where's the squares from Africa? I didn't put it in there. Okay, here it go, right here. I know I'm looking for it. Here it go. So this right out the tombs, nigga. And you talking about rulers. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to get back. That's the square right out the tomb. Now, I dare any motherfucker from Israel or motherfucking, this is in the BC era, nigga. You understand? We ain't talking about no motherfucking, no Solomon and nothing. You can't find no goddamn squares and no damn rulers or none of that. You understand? We got all the tools. Not only do we got the evidence, we got the tools. You can't even show the tools and that you was on this level. I dare any Mayan, any motherfucking Incan to show me any ancient tools on this level. God damn it, I'll be waiting. Let me get back over here. Let me get back. I'll come back. So you're talking about a speculative Mason. And see, when you speculate, and then you got an operative master Mason. You see the Negro to the left got a mallet in his hand, but that's costume. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it in a way of, Halloween type costume, structure. He don't know nothing about using a mallet to carve no granite. So he not no Mason on that level. So you got a speculative Mason and you got operative Masons. Okay, the Africans are the operative. They never speculate. And matter of fact, let me bring this up so you know what goddamn speculation means. Okay, I got to bring that up. Where's that definition? Right here. I know exactly where it's at. So when you're talking about speculative Masons, and we're talking about the Masons of today, they're speculative Masons. These motherfuckers are not operative Masons like the goddamn African. Some of them may be, but the majority of them are not. It's speculative. So when they use it, they're using it in a allegorical kind of way. When they talk about the compass and the square, half of them motherfuckers can't even count, let alone do geometry. So they speculating when they use the compass. If you ask that motherfucker to go up on a damn, on a board and show us how to work that compass and how to work that motherfucker square, you couldn't get the motherfucker to do nothing. So that's a speculative Mason. He's using the tools of an operative Mason to fake like he know what he doing and what he's saying. He's using it in an allegorical way. So when you look up the definition of speculative, it means pertaining to, of the nature of, or characterized by speculation, contemplation, conjecture, or abstract reasoning. So I went down to show you what conjecture means, the formation or expression of an opinion without sufficient evidence for proof. I'm sick of this shit. So when you look at the motherfucking words in which these niggas, they speak that they're speculative Masons. And then you got operative Masons, the ones that actually use the tools and know what, and how to, actually construct masonry. Okay, my father is a Mason. You know what I'm saying? And so I see him all the time, you know what I'm saying, with all the tools of masonry. I don't get out there and do what he do because I wanted to be a teacher. You understand what I'm saying? He'll take me out there and I get out there, but he know how to do it. You understand? I don't want to do that kind of work. You know what I'm saying? But I love him for his knowledge and know-how, because when it came time for me to explain, he would tell me exactly what the tools was for. Okay, so right there, conjecture, which means speculative, is the formation or expression of an opinion without its sufficient evidence for proof. So you niggas are speculative Masons, and you don't have sufficient evidence for proof to prove any of that shit that y'all niggas talking about in masonry. You don't like it? Too goddamn bad, because I'm gonna keep showing the proof. Right here, you see the African. These are the real Masons. You see what I'm saying? You can see them carving the statues. You see them as Africans carving them statues. Okay, not Mayan. You see them making all of the necessary, precious furniture, chests, all the necessary things you see in the daily aspects of living, to go in the house. You understand what I'm saying? It was the masons and the carpenters and the skilled tradesmen that put that there. And it's more than enough evidence to prove that it was Africans that did it. Now we're looking at some more of, what they call tools of masonry. That the speculative mason, which is the mason today, whether you Prince Hall, whether you White Hall, or whatever mason you is, we can go back and show our ass you stole from our ancestors. They did not steal from you, nigga. You stole from our ancestors. They did not steal from you. So you're looking at Narmer, the first king, 3200 BCE. This was before Imhotep, but you see some of the evidence of, masonry even at this time. You still see some evidence of masonry and fraternal order of the African brotherhood at this time. You see, what do you see? You see the mallet. Okay, you see the mallet right there in the hand of King Narmer. Okay, and then you see the apron. You see the apron, the Masonic apron of the fraternal African brotherhood. God damn it, then we talking about Solomon didn't come to like 1000 BC. Even though he a lie, the date they give for Solomon is like 1000 fucking BC. And here you see the apron, the mallet right there. Am I done? No, I'm not done. No, I'm not done. You see, what's that? That's the chisel. That's the chisel right there. When you chiseling that damn masonry. So you see the speculative mason over there. He speculate on how he gonna do it, but he don't know what the fuck to do to start carving that damn masonry. You see, he's speculating. So you see the chisel, and that's going back 3200 BC. You understand? In Africa, in reality, it's even older than that. Let me move forward. This ain't no knock on my brothers out there. And then you see the plumb line. You see the plumb line right there. I got hold up, family. I got to plug my computer in. These is actual facts. You can go to the Narmer's palette if you need to go to it and prove it to yourself. Okay, hold on. Let me plug my damn computer. Now, all you got to do, I'm back on, baby. I'm back on. All you got to do for me is to show me one older than that. You know what I'm saying? But you not only show me I'm showing you the tools, and I'm showing you the evidence that they put them motherfuckers to use. You understand what I'm saying? We got the whole package in Africa. We ain't got to lie on no guy. We ain't got to steal nobody else shit or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because we got the best ones on the goddamn planet anyway. You see them right there on the wall. I think this was at Edfu. You see the plumb line right there on the wall. Okay, right there on the wall. You see the plumb line. Now you go into that shit, you see, Osiris, you see Ramesses. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing damn well they don't have no connection whatsoever to the Nile Valley. You understand? Still in our shit. You understand? So they know damn well that Imhotep and Imhotep III, the Grand Masters of Masonry, all throughout the app is the real fathers of Masonry. And we ain't gonna talk about no Freemason because that's speculative fraternal bullshit. That ain't got nothing to do with the African brotherhood. You understand? Because we wasn't speculating. We wasn't just in no motherfucking lies, drinking and falling out and lying and stealing and shit and stealing people's history and shit. We had our own, and it was the most illustrious fraternal brotherhood that was ever on the damn planet. We don't have to steal nobody's shit. You see, and so when you're looking at Osiris and Ramesses, I wonder, do them white boys know that this is the two Africans that they worship, and they enslaved us, and we the direct descendants of these great African kings. Not no Jew, not no Mayan. The Mayans ain't never constructed nothing on no Masonic level, on no Mason. When I say Masonic, I'm not talking about the fraternal shit. I'm talking about Masonry. When you're talking about Masonry, Masonic, I'm talking about granite. You understand? That's the true understanding. When you're a Mason, you are using brick and granite. You understand? You're not using just mud and straw and shit like that. You have developed to the level where you fucking with stone. You fucking with granite. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's a true Mason. And so right here, you see this? Now let me show you how they stole from you. Now, you don't know it until I put it up in your face. But watch this. Let me go over to the other. Let me show y'all how old wicked ass, even in the cartoons, they were stealing. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to throw that on over so y'all can see how they were stealing from us, even in the cartoon. You understand what I'm right here? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Wait a minute. You see Bess, that's the Twa. You see him with the leopard skin. You see the Egyptian right there in the leopard skin. So that right there show you right there that the Twa was a part of the brotherhood. But the European would try to play it off that as Bess and that the Twa was just a little merrymaking. You understand? Africans for the Egyptians. Many times they show the Egyptians white, then had a little Twa on the boat, making jest and making fun of the Twa as if he was there to make him laugh. But you actually see the leopard skin on Bess to show that Bess and the Twa that's in the interior of Africa was a part of the African brotherhood. This is a fraternal order, and you see that one of the most illustrious symbols of the African brotherhood was the leopard skin. And you see right there Bess with his leopard skin. And you see where the European, this is Dionysus, the little sissy boy Dionysus, where he tried to copy from the African, you understand, stealing, but we busted you. We busted you. You busted. And not only did the Greek try to steal from the African brotherhood, right here, if you look at old Freddie Fred, he done stole the leopard skin from the African. You did not know it, had to show you today. You see what I'm saying? We can prove everything that, we put forth. And so if anybody else, if you look at any of the, when you look at even the cemeteries, they ain't burying themselves in no Mayan style, no Indian. When you look at when they went into Egypt, you can see how it vastly changed everything that the European was doing, even the burials. They putting themselves down in African mausoleums. You understand what I'm saying? You got obelisks all over the goddamn cemetery. Egypt had an effect on the world that no other nation has had since or before. You see what I'm saying? Let's deal with, okay, let me come back. Matter of fact, let me go back into that. How did I just jump into that? How did I just jump into that? Went back over to the 12. I could come right out of it. I didn't put the effect on it. I could take that out of there. You can see right here, you understand? I could take that out. I don't need to have that in there. These are two 12. This was in the master by of congemini. You understand? I was in there, I've been in there 3 times. And you can look right down, you see the little Twa, that's Ptah, that's the father of Imhotep. And Imhotep knew where he came from. You understand? And you see right there, you see that the 2 Twa got what? They got on aprons. They brothers. They brothers of the craft system. So that let you know that the craft system of Africa, the fraternal order of Africa, where all the sciences of the mind, all the liberal arts and all the high technical science, spirituality that was taught came from up out of the South, interior of Africa. And this felonious shit where they try to show the little Twa as just little men of dance and, to make the other Africans, or the Egyptians, marry and laugh and shit, and they was of jest. And you see these as great architects, great inventors, great leaders of the African world, and they trying to belittle our people and show them otherwise. Got to wake you up today. Got to wake you up today. Let me come back on over here. I'm running back and forth. Show you old little fake Freddie Fred, little thief. Freddie Fred ain't nothing but a thief. Let me come over here and open this one up. Let me open this one up so I could take it to where I need to take it. You see what I'm saying? Let me take it where I need to take it. Now, here we go. I'm going to just click through because I got so much shit in. Now, you can see right here, we talking about the first true. Now, when you're talking about pyramids, you got to understand, number one, only one nation or two nations on the planet ever built true pyramids. Okay, starting from a wide base at the building all the way to the top, not with no stucco, not with no goddamn mud mound or nothing. We talking about masonry and masonry alone with no goddamn mortar, no nothing, just pure, nothing but granite and stone to the top of true pyramid, coming to a point at the top. There's only two nations that ever did that. That was Egypt and damn Nubia. You cannot go to all the pyramids in America are step pyramid. And they not built with no damn 10 ton, 20 ton, 30 ton, 40 ton, 50 ton, all the way up to 100 ton solid granite blocks. Fool, I'm sick of that. You's a fool, nigga. Talking about, and you gonna tell me that the Mayans and the pyramids of the Americas are what the earliest? And you understand what I'm saying? How is that? And then, a matter of fact, I know exactly where I wanted to go, just to show y'all the development of the pyramid. Let me come on down. Let me go on. I got so much architecture here. Where that shit at? Oh, it's up here. It's up here. Let me work. Let me work, family. Let me work. Let me work. Let me work. Where they at? I'm gonna get to it. I should have had it up here, but I'm going in and out. I'm going in and out. I'm going in and out. Where's them master bars at? Hold up, family. Don't you go no damn way. Stay right there, because I'm gonna end righteous. And if I had to bring it up tomorrow, I will. But it should be right in here. I don't know where the hell, why it ain't where it's supposed to be. Stay right where you at. Don't you dare move. I'm gonna come get your ass. That's a damn shame. I got so much goddamn information that when I need something, but you know what? Where is them master bars at, man? There you go. God damn. It's all the way at the damn top. I was wondering, I'm like, man, I must be going crazy. You see what I'm saying? So now here we go. Here we go, family. Here we go. And you can look at all the pyramids. You can look at all the pyramids. You see the pyramids in Egypt. You see true pyramid. You go to pyramids in Nubia. You see the true pyramid. But now you got to guess. But even there, you're talking about a step pyramid. And these were, even when you look at what was left, you can see, now these is the Elamites. You see them, you see that? You see dark, black. You understand what I'm saying? Even then they was African, and you can see they was woolly head. Damn, you can see that. Anybody, you understand? But they were not on the level of the Africans of the Nile Valley. You understand what I'm saying? Then you go to the Americas, and you can see the old Mexican right there. You can look dead at that motherfucker. If you can't see that that's an African, then I don't know what else to say to you, because ain't no motherfucker got a nose spread out like that. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at, the pyramids, here's Chichen Itza, and they want to consider this one of the wonders of the damn world. I'm not going to look for the pictures right now. Nigga, they had grass growing through that motherfucker when they found. The motherfucking stairs was tore up. They had to rebuild this motherfucker. So they give you the illusion that is, what it looked like today is how it looked like when they found it. Okay? And you can see right there, old man. You can see right there, old man. But let me come over here and you see the pyramid. You see the pyramids in Asia. They don't have the no true pyramid. Yeah, this is just a pyramid-like structure. It's not a pyramid. This is some simple shit that you could build without even have to cutting too many stones. You see what I'm saying? And then when you go into Africa, you see right here, this is mud, you understand? Because this is what they got out there. They don't have a lot of availability of granite and stone. So they built with what they could build with. You see what I'm saying? But let me come over here just to show y'all how Imhotep started. He started with the master box. Now, as you can see right here, this is a one-level tomb. The tomb is still an elaborate tomb up under there. And up, you will find a lot of, artifacts, sarcophaguses, a lot of things that the deceased person would take with them into the next life. And so this is a master box. You see down, you can go down and see where, it's still an elaborate tomb. It's nothing to, nobody else in the world could even build on this level. I dare you to go to Israel or anywhere else and even find a one-story tomb on this level. So you can't even let alone the pyramid. I tell motherfuckers, hey, show me a master box. You can't even show, because when you see how elaborate they was building up under the master box, that's elaborate. You understand what I'm saying? So if the Jews or anybody else was responsible for this, then when we go to Israel, even if the shit ain't standing on top, the elaborate tomb under the damn ground should still be there. So when we ask you, where are the tombs of your prophets and kings, and you can't show me one fucking tomb, don't you ever step your lying ass up here and say you have anything to do with the goddamn pyramid when you can't even show us the primary, the elementary, tombs of the Africans. You can't even show us an elementary tomb, which we call the master box, which is still an elaborate tomb. It's only elementary to the African, but to the other world, this is an elaborate tomb. Okay, so when you look at Imhotep, Imhotep took the master box and he began to stack them. So we showing you the developmental stage. Okay, so if motherfuckers came over here and they brought, why is the whole development stage shown in Africa? If you came over here with the knowledge, why you come up over here developing? You understand what I'm saying? You would have came with the full package. And why don't we find no master box in this particular, the way it's developed? Why we don't find this in Europe? Why we don't find this in Israel? Why we don't see Moses and Joseph and all these motherfuckers in the 12 tribes and Israel and Jacob and all these motherfuckers in the master box? If they was building pyramids in Egypt, when they went into Israel, they should have had that knowledge. They should have took that knowledge with them. Yet we don't find not one goddamn tomb or nobody. We most definitely don't find no master box in no damn Americas at this date. You see what I'm saying? So again, Imhotep went to stacking the master box. And so the step pyramid of Saqqara is the first structure, skyscraper ever on the goddamn planet, still standing. The first step pyramid, and all other pyramids, step pyramids of the Americas and everywhere else. This is the mother of all step pyramid, the step pyramid of Saqqara. Okay, and now this is in I didn't even mean to put that particular face next there because, well, yes, it is. That's supposedly the pyramid in China. You understand what I'm saying? But again, that shit ain't nothing but dirt. You understand what I'm saying? That's not no granite. That's not no, no blocks or nothing. So motherfuckers could create any motherfucking thing today. You could make a mud mound, nigga. You can make a mud mound, but this is a step, and then it's mud. It's not no brick or nothing. You understand? Then you come to the pyramids. This is the biggest pyramid in the Americas, Teotihuacan, and you can see it's a step pyramid. It's not a true pyramid. So when you look in Africa and you look to the right, you're looking at the greatest evidence of pyramid building on the planet. No other people, Mayan, Chinese, Indian, or no other people who copy ever reached the technical level of the African, because the African pyramid, when you get to it, it's the only one where you're going to be so amazed to where you're going to say, God damn it, aliens built this motherfucker. It's no way. See, this put a nigga mind so in awe and so in shock to even 4,000 and 5,000 years after the construction of this pyramid, men is still wondering and creating all type of felonious and fictitious theories on how it was built, not to give the Africans no type of credit for building their own structures. So I'm sick of you niggas. Okay, let me come down and I'll pick up tomorrow and get it all together because I got so much information. And you see right here, as we was talking about Imhotep stacking the damn pyramid, the blocks. You see what I'm saying? So you see Sneferu came after, this is Sneferu, he came after Imhotep. He came after the step pyramid. And you can see the pyramid at the top. You can see now they're trying to develop to the true pyramid. And they filling the blocks in, they filling the steps in. You see what I'm saying? But they didn't quite, master it with the pyramid made domes. And then at the bottom, you can see for the first time, the red pyramid of Sneferu, the king right next to the left, is the first king that built the world's first true pyramid. So from the mastaba to the pyramid of Meidum to the from the mastaba to the pyramid, step pyramid of Saqqara to the pyramid of Meidum and to all the way to the pyramid of Sneferu, the red pyramid, we can show the full development of the pyramid in Africa. Okay, you didn't bring shit because we can show the full development in Africa. Okay, and nobody has yet before us since, shown the same technical mastery, architectural mastery of ancient Egypt in no other nation on the planet. So you cannot say you brought it here until you can first show me one from where the fuck you came from, you lying ass nigga. If you cannot show me a true pyramid made of nothing but granite, still standing, I don't want you to show me no shit that's just a base and a piece of some mud. You know, say, oh, it used to be. I don't want to see no used to be's or none of that. I want you to show me a true pyramid made of nothing but masonry in granite, still standing in America, in India, or any other motherfucking nation on the planet, still standing at the time period of 3000 BC. If you cannot show me that, then you should shut your lying ass up because you have no proof and you're putting out there false theories to steal our legacy from the African people. Okay? That's just the motherfucking reality. So you see right here, where the family was trying to, and from Meidum, where they started to fill in the step pyramid. All of the, matter of fact, let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. I got the facts, baby. I got the receipts. Look at this. I even got, you can see from coming from the south. You understand what I'm saying? The development of the pyramid. Now, if you look all the way to the top, that's coming from the south. That's the bent pyramid. And then you see as you going north down to where Giza is, where the biggest pyramid, you see the red pyramid, which is the first true pyramid in the middle. And then all the way down north towards Giza is where you find the largest pyramid. So it shows you that the development of the pyramid came from the south down north. Nigga, you can see that they're developing coming from the south down north. And when they get down north at Giza, you see the greatest advancement of the pyramid that ever been on the planet. It had not come from no other place but then from the south of, from South or Central Africa. Okay, and then at the top, you see another pyramid before the red pyramid, which is the bent pyramid. These is all the failures. It showed you that the Africans was developing until they got to the true pyramid. And then when they got to Giza, down at the south, at north of Giza, they was at their greatest technological advancement ever. Okay, starting from the father, God of architecture, the father of the Masonic Lodge. And when we talking about the Masonic Lodge in African understand, we talking about those real masons that was carving with stone, putting these pyramids on the planet, not no frivolous fake niggas in no goddamn parade running around with clown hats on and shit, and little cars like little kids and shit, and the Shriner Circus and all of that shit. Nigga, we talking about real architectural gods on the planet. Okay? Let me come on up out of this. Let me come on up out of this. Let me come on up out of this. Because I'm going to come black with this. I'm going to have a part 2 to this. Let me get my goddamn... I'm gonna have a part 2 to this. I'm gonna have a part 2 to this because I got so much and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna sit down and put. I'm gonna work all tomorrow. You understand? To get that shit tight. You know what I'm saying? So I can come right behind. Because when I create, I be having to go in so many different lectures to put the damn, because I got one on pyramids and temples, then I got one on masonry, then I got one on this, that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit and I'm not going to go over the same shit. When you see me tomorrow, I'm going to be all in niggas' mouth. And I was in niggas' mouth today. You understand? Don't get it twisted. I made some clear facts. And again, I'm going to tell you niggas, and I'm going to tell you again, I don't give a fuck who you is, where you at. Until you can show me one, the same one that you see in Africa in your own homeland, on the same, I don't want to hear a motherfucker say, oh, it was this bitch. I don't want to hear no was. Our ancestors built for eternity. Ain't no was. That motherfucker's still there, gonna be there 10,000 years. If they don't blow that motherfucker out the earth with a damn nuclear, and I don't even know if a nuclear bomb will bring it out of there. But unless they blow that pyramid out of there with a nuclear bomb, it's going to be there for another 5,000-10,000 years. Easy. No other people had the technological know-how to do that. Now, how the hell are you going to come from somewhere else and bring that kind of technology to another man's land and you don't show or display that same level of technology in your own land so your people can lavish and glorify in the greatness of your intellectual know-how, nigga? That's just like a king taking his crown and putting it on another man's head. What kind of shit is that? You don't take your crown and put it on another man's head. When you look at the architectural jewels of any nation on the planet, it is always in the land of their own people. If you're talking about the Great Wall of China, the greatest monument of China, which is the Great Wall of China, it's in China. Nigga, it's not in Argentina. Nigga, it's not in Peru, nigga. It's in China. Okay, when you talking about the greatest monument from India, and you got temples all over India, nigga, it ain't in Pakistan. It ain't in motherfucking, in Bukistan or some goddamn. It's in India. When you go into France, you talk about the Eiffel Tower. The greatest architectural wonders of France is in Paris. It's in France. It's not in goddamn Ireland. It's not in goddamn Mexico. It's in France. It's in Paris, France. When you go to goddamn America, it's Statue of Liberty or it's Mount Rushmore. You never build the greatest of your monuments in another man's land. It's not. Historically, that has never been done. So quit lying that you had to do with the pyramid and you never even came close to having that. You never even came close to having that technical know-how, nowhere. And so, like I say, when I went to Mexico, I went to Egypt. Listen, I know our people had a lot to do because it's evident. I laid it out. But they was not on the level of the early Africans that was in Egypt. No people has ever reached that level before or since. Okay, and you see all the evidence that it came out of the interior of Africa. You see all of as they coming down that river Nile, they developing as they come down the Nile. And when they get all the way into Egypt, they has reached full development. And so when you see that Egypt is, when it come into, it ain't even just coming to, because Egypt was there before dynastic Egypt. We got to get into that and teach people. There was agricultural and city states in Egypt before dynastic Egypt. Okay, when you talking about 3200 BC with Narmer, that's when it was unified under one king. But there was always city states already in Egypt. And showing you Nubia, and tomorrow I'm gonna show you that. I got pictures of the graves that was up in Nubia that made them bow down to the fact that Egypt came up, because these was large tombs with great wonders of jewelry and all type of furniture. These tombs in Nubia before Egypt look better than any motherfucking tomb anywhere on the planet. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm sick of, I don't want to hear nothing about no Jew. I don't want to hear nothing about no fake ass Hebrew. You niggas ain't never built no tombs for none of your kings or prophets. Can't find me one. So quit lying, saying you had anything to do with the pyramid. Shut up lying. Y'all niggas was dealing with mud and straw. Ain't no mud and straw on them pyramid. You lying motherfucker. And to you Mayan thieving niggas, I know the white man where you got that shit from. We gonna put his ass on blast. Both Church Word, I forget his first name, and the other motherfucker, LaPlongeon. We're going to put their ass on blast because that's exactly where you got it from. And even they was outcast within their own white establishment. They was outcast. Like, they was like, get the fuck on out of here. We going to Egypt. You motherfuckers go down there and play in the jungle. We going over here. You understand what I'm saying? Where the real shit is at. So them niggas got a false ideology created by some rogue white boy, intellectual white boy. I'm putting their ass on blast tomorrow. I dare, please get me the pyramids of them. Please, anybody, get me a nigga immediately who believe that the pyramids of America is older than the pyramids of Africa. Please go get them and while you get his ass, make sure you sign his ass up for a casket, because I'm going to put his ass in the grave tomorrow. Please go get him. Any nigga, please, please. I beg of you, go do that for me. And I'll give y'all a feasting, a live feasting. I know how my people love them debates and shit. And I know y'all been wanting one, and y'all want to see, is the God still nice and shit. I know it. I know it. Please go do that. I'll do whatever I can to make that motherfucker live for the people. If we could do it live, because I like it when it's live. Tell that nigga, say Seti like it when it's live. Because I know, nigga, I know you ain't going to be able to sleep. When that dates get to, you know what I'm saying? I know that nigga be waking up at night. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can't sleep because he know that I'm coming for his ass. And you can play on these computers. You can play on YouTube. But nigga, can you rock that motherfucker live, nigga? And that's where I leave you, nigga. All right, family, I'm glad to be back. General Seti YouTube page is black. I'm coming, I'm going to be hitting this motherfucker, Sarasu Seti, General Seti, the 2-man riot, the 2-page riot of YouTube. Stay and subscribe, notify, tell everybody, get on that man page, because he most definitely waking up African people all around this goddamn planet. I'm getting emails from niggas just don't know. PhD, I got to go in there now. PhDs in my email say, Seti, you the truth. You didn't want PhDs. Nigga, what the fuck? Ain't no motherfucking PhDs in you niggas inbox. Nigga, I be having master's degree and PhD in my shit all this. You the truth, nigga. Please get with me so you can help me, man. And so and so and so and so. So when I'm getting feed and motherfuckers say, nigga, go teach that. Nigga, do you know how many brothers and sisters from all around the world? Y'all know that, but it hurts your fucking heart. It hurts your fucking heart to know that that family from in droves from all around the planet is letting the God know he doing a good work. You understand what I'm saying? So if it hurt, motherfucker, it's supposed to hurt. You can never fuck with me because the family already been connected with the truth and the righteousness of my mission. I'm bringing the ancestors back to the people. They are most beautiful ancestors, and we got an obligation to live up to the responsibility of being the gods of this fucking planet. You see what I'm saying? This is the blueprint for global African supremacy. I'll be black at y'all niggas again tomorrow. This is the General Sarasu and Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation. God damn it, I lost the rest of it, but kick in that motherfucking door when you get there. Black pop. Give me my goddamn brain. Give me my grave, family. Give me something. Let me know I'm rocking. Let me know I'm rocking, family. And I appreciate all my family that supported me today. Thank you very much. I love the support. Thank you. I love this. I love General Seti chat room. I be having some real Africans in mind. I love my family out there. Thank y'all. That's right. Okay, stay tuned. I'll be black tomorrow, family. Black power.